Yo, what's up, guys? Holy and Atlas with you here, bringing you My Hero Academia review, chapter 203, titled Flexible Yuzo the Henaki. I'm probably butchering his last name, but excuse me. But basically this chapter starts off with a funny page of Endeavor looking through his phone, texting, Shito and Todoroki. And like, he's texting Todoroki, he's like trying to say, answer me, I'm not the same person. And he comes out of nowhere just crying his name out, and you have his people in the background just laughing because they're like, his anxiety for Shito is getting stronger. And they call him like the Shito anxiety, and it was just hilarious how it starts off with that. I thought this was going to be like an Endeavor like page thing. I thought we were going to skip from the class to this, but now they just added in just for laughs, I guess. But that was a funny laugh. But we switch over and we got in the third round, Class B versus A. Todoroki's group versus Yuzo's group from Class B. And basically how this broke down was Yuzo's nickname is called Mudman. Anything he touched will become soft and muddy, but it only works on non-living things. And he was messing up a lot of people. The first one he went after was Ida. No, it was, it was Ida. He had Ida like put in a hole. He softened up his ground and Ida couldn't do nothing. Then we had him soften up like some of the pipelines. Because we had Ojiro, the guy with the tail quirk from Class A. He uses his tail to bounce around like a monkey. And then when he gets close, he swipes you with it. But that strategy wasn't kind of working because even though this was a good environment, the pipelines and stuff and things he could have swung off of or jumped off of were getting turned to, mud. And also, Jojiro had to fight this one guy named Sen Kabara, who has a quirk called Hydrate. And this quirk is pretty awesome because what this quirk allowed this guy to do is that he can turn any part of his body into a drill. So that's pretty deadly with the right force and hitting the right point. That's pretty awesome quirk. I was actually intrigued. Like, a lot of Class B people have very, very interesting quirks. They may not be straight up like brawl level power like Sugar Rush or Todoroki, the Bakugos or Zegus. They may not like be at like that level of strength or like straight up like raw power. But just the usefulness and the flexibility with these quirks are so useful that they're doing extremely well actually against Class A, who's been outshining them so far since the story. But then we got Pony Tsunotori, the pony chick that we got introduced to, who's a class transfer student from another country over here to Class B. We got her quirk. Her quirk is her horns. They call them horn cannons. She basically had 4 horns, 2 on each side, and she could shoot them at you. But besides the fact that she could shoot them at you with high velocity speed, they are extremely durable, and she has manipulation over them. So even if she shoots them straight, she can still curve them and return them like a missile. And she was doing pretty good. She actually has the dude with the duplicate quirk from Class A1. He's very strong and he can duplicate his body. She actually has him pinned to the wall. He can't really do anything except taking damage. And he's extremely strong, so the fact that these things can actually push him back and hurt him, that speaks volumes of her quirk. And she's also a very cute character, so I actually like her character. She's actually like my new favorite now, Class B. But yeah, then we have the guy with the metal quirk. He's fighting Todoroki, and so far Todoroki's even catching an L right now because it's like he's breaking through his ice and the flame is not really hurting him that much. He's like straight up like raw metal right now. He's in that metal form, so. But so far it's not looking good for Class A at all. Like, when it came to the last battle, Momo's group, it looked like they was doing good in the beginning and it was gonna win. But then in the end, the team turned around and they lost. It seems in this third round it's gonna be the opposite. Team A, Class A, looks like they're losing, But thanks to that ending chapters you see in the thumbnail, I think because of Ida, they're going to actually win. Because right now, the only reason why Class B is getting this upper hand is because Yazu, the Mudman, he's telling everybody like what to do. He's coordinating attacks. He's very flexible, as the chapter states. He's very good at doing multitasking and coming up with plans on the spot. He kind of reminds me of a male Momo. Which also brings to my attention something else. If you ever remember in the beginning of My Hero Academia, when we first got to the school, and Izuku got into the school, we found out that there was certain people who didn't have to take the test. They got recommended into the school. Well, we find out, besides Momo and Todoroki, that this guy, Yuzuru, or Yuzo, he actually was recommended into the school. So that shows you how not just powerful he is, but how smart he is. Because we've seen how smart Momo is, and we've seen how strong Todoroki is. But at the same time, Todoroki's not just strong, but he's also smart. So, I think he's like 3rd place in smartness. Because it's Momo, Bakugo, which is weird. Then I think it's Todoroki and Izu. Or Izu and then Todoroki. Then Ida, something like that. But, yeah. This guy is also recommended just like them. So, that speaks volumes. Now, is that last panel, is that fooling us? Is Ida really going to beat this guy? Or is it just tricking us and this guy's going to like beat Ida and then take out everyone else? Who knows, but again, this was a great chapter. The only complaint I have is the same complaint I had with Black Clover last week and the week before that, and My Hero last week and the week before that. This week the chapter's been cut down for some odd reason. I think this week we only had like 14 chapters, or 15, and like the other 2-3 chapters left were a special spin-off story about Toka, which it was cute and fine, but it's not like we really needed that or wanted it. I mean, we got some really good battles going on, and it's like the chapters are getting cut, and it's like, oh, that's like the only thing I don't really like about it so far. But this Class A, Class B tournament thing is actually pretty interesting and very good. I'm actually surprised Class B is actually keeping up. I was expecting them to actually fall short, but kudos to I almost said Takashi, to the author of My Hero, Horikoshi. I gotta give him props, like he's doing real good with this class. But again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you thought of this chapter and the recent chapters. Do you like the Class A versus B tournament that we're having? What do you think certain people need to improve on? What are you expecting to happen with your predictions? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Have a good day.